hard to follow flies, but we are going to talk a little bit more about sex. So I wanted to share a little bit about my journey going from being a latchkey kid and essentially raised by my television to inspiring me to be a media activist and social entrepreneur. So when I was little, my mother abandoned my family, leaving 3 much older brothers and I to fend mostly for ourselves. My world consisted of school, animals, and watching a lot of TV. I was an absolutely rambunctious little tomgirl, and I identified with characters that I saw on screen, like Laura Ingalls, also known as Half Pint. These characters became some of the folks that I could come to rely on each day and provide much-needed routine. So this magic box actually busted open my world, and not only did it expand my imagination, but it taught me little things. So my favorite shows centered around families, no matter how unconventional. And like most of us in this room, through Sesame Street, I not only learned how to count, but I learned how to be a good neighbor, collaborate, and understand my emotions. So by middle school, not only was I rocking some serious feathered hair, but I was also obsessed with my teenage idol, Christy McNichol. And here is when I really made the connection and became a full-blown fan. Later, I was obsessed with shows that had strong women at the center, like Brazen Broads, ones that focused on female friendships, action heroes, educated women that had superpowers, and career women with their first apartments. And unfortunately, I learned early on about sex and my changing body through ABC after-school specials like this one. But then this happened. Riot Girl movement not only deconstructed how women in music were portrayed, but also how we were portrayed in media and in images. And here's where I honed my own superpower, media literacy. So making these connections between media, politics, feminism, and being heard and seen really gave me the tools to see how we were consuming media and how we could deconstruct it. Right now, women make up 51% of all movie ticket buyers in the US, and we drive the lioness shares of the media that our families consume. But here's the thing. In Hollywood, we are literally an endangered species. Of the last 700 films to come out of Hollywood, less than 2% were directed by women. And we know that there's a correlation between women who are directors diversifying the cast and crews. But what's more egregious is only 28% of female characters had speaking roles on film. And if you identify as white or non-white or not straight, it's even more abysmal. But here's the thing. Women will also control 2/3 of the consumer wealth within the next decade. We're talking about trillions of dollars, putting us squarely as audiences, as agents of change. So if we take what's dominant, our purchasing power, money, and we connect it with tools that we love in technology, like mobile phones, we literally could flip the script for women in film. Today, I'm building an app that drives consumers to women-centric film, TV, and online content. And I'm part of a growing movement here that actually is putting women and girls at the center of their own media destinies. We are not alone. So that we can see more of this coming out of Hollywood, an all-female cast and crew-led Ghostbusters reboot coming out in October. Let's hear it for these ladies. Right on. And we are heading towards a tipping point, and you can all be a part of it. We need men and boys to be allies and support film where women are more than stereotypes or tokenized or sexualized. We need to look around and see who's not being represented on screen and give them the room, the resources, and encouragement to do so. And certainly, we can purchase with more of a purpose and support this kind of media. I know that I'm committed to doing so in my new venture and throughout my daily media choices. And I hope that tonight you're a little inspired to do a lot of the same in the future. Thank you.